Hi, hello everyone. My name is Daniel Minson, and this is my game over intercultural communications. The way the game is played is there is a series of 18 questions, and you can either have your classroom divided up in between two teams or just an even amount of number of teams. And the way the game is played is there is a certain amount of turns. Well, you start off with someone who goes first, and then there's an order that goes, and it goes around in that order. And each team gets to select a number on the board, and whatever number that they select has a question on the other side of that. And they flip it over, they read that question, and they have to match up one of the answers that are over in this other bank on the other side. And if they get that question right, then they get the points. If not, then they get docked points. And whoever ends up coming out with the most points at the end of the game is the winner. The key terms that I would like to share with you before starting this game and showing you how to play even more. Key terms of this game are intercultural communications, chauvinism, prejudice, ethnocentrism, and cultural values. This is the way the game is played. Over here are all of our 18 questions, and then over here is our word bank. These are all of the answers to the questions over here. So if you start off, let's say we have two different teams going back and forth. We start off with team number one, and we tell them to, hey, select any number you want. And for right now, we're just going to go in order to make it easy. But throughout the game, if the game was actually being played, anyone can select any number at any given time. So it's like, okay, teacher, let's go with number one. So we flip it over. And the first question asked is, what is chapter 9 about in our Intro to Communication Study class? And then we come over here and we look for it. Bingo. Let's say if the other team says intercultural communication, this would be the correct answer for question number one. Let's see, question number two. What is intercultural communication? So now over here we have to find the definition of intercultural communication. And I think we have found it. There we go. 2 for 2. Now going on to the third one. True or false? By 2043, there is a possibility that the United States will be a major minority country. So, I believe this question is, let's see, we have a few trues over here to select. Do we have any falses over here? I think this one we made it pretty easy for this one. There we go. True. Let's see, number 4. Stereotyping, labeling, discrimination, and prejudice are all what? There's my answer. So right now, so far, this would be a perfect game. So the question number 5. True or false? Chauvinism is a form of cultural exclusion, I mean. Let's see. Bingo, there is a false here, because I was about to say, that one, I knew that one had to be false. So there we go, false. It is the least that people varied in their behaviors, feelings, conditions, and values. So we'll stick that one right there with that. Number 6 is, what is the definition of chauvinism? So, let's see. Bingo, found it. It's when people believe themselves to be superior to others. Number 7, what is ethnocentrism? Bingo. Number 8, what is prejudice? Come over here and we have found it. Number 9. Throughout this presentation, we were asked to do an oral citation as one of our game answers or questions. And so this is one of the oral citations that I have included with my game. Foreigners see, interpret, and evaluate things differently, and act consequently and consequently act upon them differently. Who was this quote from? And this quote was from Alfred Adler. Number 10. Which of these are how cultural values shape communication? A, political, B, jealousy. Let's see. The answer to this question is A. Next question on our list is number 11. How do we become morally cultural transformed? So, the answer to this question is bingo. Here we go. By practicing cultural relativism, understanding cultural values, cultural pluralism, and cultural participation. Number 12. True or false? The term cultural transformers are individuals who can control the diverse cultural environment around them. The answer to this question is true. Number 14. True or false? Cultural relativism is a belief. Wait a minute. Never mind, I was wrong on this last one. I'm very sorry, but the answer to that question is not true. It is indeed false, actually. This next one, though, this one right here is actually false as well. Number 13. What are cultural values? They are gauges for determining right from wrong, or you could say behavioral guidelines. Number 15. True or false? Masculine and feminine cultures are the same. Answer to this question is false. Masculine tends to have a clear defined sex role, while feminine tend to have more nurturing roles. Question number 16. People in this culture require less detailed explanations. The answer to this question is high context cultures. Number 17, true or false? Low context cultures recite an explicit code or message. The answer to this question is true. And last but not least, what is it when it refers to how people, what is it that refers to how people in a given cultural deal with matters of status and hierarchy? Power distance is the answer to that one. Well, very much for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this game and actually get a lot from this game. I hope what I have shared with you today has really, truly helped you better understand intercultural communication, and I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.